Good morning. Welcome to build day 8. Both Kaylee and I are out here getting ready to get to work. It's almost 9 o'clock and she's hyper because she knows we've got to move some stuff around she gets to help with. First order of business, where she's not going to be much help, is I got to get this mess cleaned up. Got to get all this stuff moved out of the way so I can get that car parked, which means I'm also going to have to hook up to the trailer and move the trailer so I can get the car in there. That's going to be first order of business. I want to take advantage of not having much traffic out there because I'll be blocking the road for a little while I'm moving the car and stuff. After that, we're going to be working in here. I got to get the skins out and get that whole area skinned, and the skins need to be wired, so I've got that to do. And I got a roofing piece I need to put on over there and a fence to put in. That's going to be our main goal for today, is to try to get this area done. I'm saying trying. I'm not going to guarantee we're going to get it done, but we're going to try. Past that, I don't know where we're going to go. If I can get that done, get the car moved, then we got to work in this area here and get the clown done. But I got to get the car moved and that done first. Let's see. Breakfast of the day. What am I hungry for? Cocoa Rice Krispies. A big, I'm not talking about like a regular bowl. I'm talking like a mixing bowl. A small mixing bowl full of Cocoa Rice Krispies. Sounds awfully good, actually. And we'll do some toast with it, too. And you don't need milk, because the milk in the Cocoa Rice Krispies turns to chocolate milk. So you can sip on that while you're eating the cereal. So there's your breakfast of the day. I'm going to put the camera down, and we are going... Alright, guys. A little bit of an update. I've had lunch. We just got done walking Kaylee, so it's after 2 o'clock my time right now. Sorry, nose is itching. It's been a very weird morning. Started out, and as you can see, the car is gone. We got it parked. That ended up being a fairly big process. The car only gets used a couple of times a year. So normally the battery's dead when I want to go use it, and I took up my battery charger. So this morning, after I put the camera down, after shooting the opening, got the battery charger out, hooked it up to the battery, and while I was letting it sit in charge, I brought skins out and got the front of the garage, which I showed you earlier, I do believe. Got it cleaned up. Even got a few skins up. And my phone chimes. Someone had sent me a message. I said, okay, what is it this time? Who's contacting me? And I checked it, and it was an old friend of mine who I had, old haunt friend, and I'm not going to name any names, contacted me and needed my phone number. And I thought he had it already, but anyway, I sent him my phone number. And we chit-chatted for a little bit. Get done with him, put down my phone, and I went and started working on the panels again. And my phone chimes again. I think, oh, okay, well, what's my friend want? Ended up being a message from somebody I did not know and never even heard of, saying that they had gotten my phone number from my friend. And they were asking me about the GoFundMe I ran this last winter, asking for help in paying for the repair of some of the damage from the vandalism and stuff. I set the goal at $2,500 on that GoFundMe. Ended up getting around $200 to $300 off of it, and that was about it. Wasn't too impressed with the GoFundMe or the people in my area, because I didn't really advertise. I was doing a GoFundMe, to the haunt community. It was people that had gone through my haunt suggested I do it, so the local community could help, and the local community didn't do squat. But this guy that messaged me was asking about it, and said, he's a haunter too. I hadn't heard of him. but he was a friend of Steve's, and he wanted to donate, either through GoFundMe or PayPal. I said, just use GoFundMe. And he knocked me on my ass. I got done talking to him. He didn't say how much he was going to donate, and I get an email from GoFundMe saying someone had made a donation. Mind you, the donations I already got came to just over $200. This guy sent me enough to finish out my GoFundMe. Over $2,000 he donated. And it just floored me. I've been godsmacked all goddamn day. Caveat is, with GoFundMe, person makes a donation, you have to wait 3 to 5 days, business days, before you get the money. So I probably won't get the money until next week. But thanks to that person, it really, really helped. Between having to buy the new security cam system and get the repairs and stuff done, I just didn't have money this year for doing a lot of building and stuff like I normally do. Everything went into doing repairs and trying to secure the haunt. Oh, this helps. I may not be able to put the money toward this year, but it definitely helped pay off the security cam system. And whatever's left is going to be going in to help and buy supplies for next season. So, to the person, and you know who you are, thank you so, so much for the donation. It made a big difference. But I get done dealing with that, and I figure, okay, try starting the car. I unhooked the charger, tried starting the car. Car would not start. I couldn't even get it out of park. It has one of those things where you have to step on a brake pedal to unlock the gear shift. It wouldn't even do that. Okay, I'm going to need to call a tow truck. Well, before I call a tow truck, let's take the battery out. I'll head down to the place where I got it and get a new battery, or just try putting a new battery in it. Maybe the battery's bad. I took it down there, and Kaylee went with me, and that ate up some time. And they said, one, your terminals are filthy. And I said, yeah, I tried to clean them off at home. And they go, well, they need to be cleaner than this. So they took it back, cleaned it, hooked it up. Nothing wrong with the battery. It was fully charged. And I said, now I told them, now I got to do my cables, battery cables, the cable to hook up to the battery. And they said, quickest, easiest way of doing it, get a warm can of Coca-Cola and just pour that over the terminals. You can clean the battery terminals as well as the cables doing that. And the Coke will actually eat all that stuff right off of it if it's a warm can, and just take a toothbrush and lightly go over it. I did that, hooked up the cables, car started right up, not a problem. So we ended up getting it moved. But between the GoFundMe and messing with the car, I lost about 3 hours, almost 4, and stuff, and really haven't gotten very far. But now that the car's moved and everything, I've got to continue on with my skinning. Let's see how far we can at least get on the skinning. I don't think I'm going to be getting to wiring today. Well, skinning in this area is done. Now, since I've got a piece of plywood I need to put up over this section right here, I'm going to have to go through and do my wiring. Skinning should have been done about 2 hours ago. And then we'll have the main display here. And then they go out this way. There'll be another wall here with a small display in it, out that way and around, and then they hit the exit and they're out of here. So we got somewhere. What time is it anyway? 4:50, 10 minutes to 5. I'm going to get started on the wiring. I don't know how far I'm going to get, but we will find out. Okay, back into the maze. I got wired from here over to here, and then down to that panel. That's all been wired. Now I gotta do the other side, which should go a little easier because I think there's actually less panels. But Swan just called dinner, so we will do it definitely after dinner. Hold tight, we'll have more segments coming. Pie of the day. Peanut butter chocolate swirl with whipped cream. Well, I should have brought my head clamp with me. I didn't. But I'm standing in the graveyard, which is the entrance, the exit from the graveyard, which is the entrance to Swan's hallway. We got the roofing up. All the panels that we have up have been wired. And I just got done getting the fencing in. Now, I'm out here a little late. It's after 9 o'clock. How far after 9, I have no idea. And since I'm heading back over to the table, I can check my cell phone and find out. Let's see. 9:08. I'm almost on time. But anyway, it's time to call it quits. Let me pick up my tools and stuff, get them put away, and then we'll get the wrap-up done. End of the day wrap-up as Kaylee wanders. She wants me in the house badly. Yep, and over to her garden. Anyway, end of the day wrap-up. We finally made it. Today has been a really, really weird day. First, having problems with the car. That ate up to almost 2 hours with all the messing around I had to do and going down getting the battery checked and getting it home and all that. And then I wasted probably a good hour and a half dealing with a GoFundMe, which was a nice distraction. And I'm still blown away with that GoFundMe. The gentleman that got us to my goal on the GoFundMe, you'll never know how much I'm indebted to you. Me and my wife are both indebted to you. So thank you so, so much. It means a lot. Because money's been really, really tight this year. So it really, really helped. And it also helped restore my faith in haunting, too. Knowing that someone from the haunt community, and that took someone from the haunt community to help, since our local community really didn't do hardly anything other than 8 people, or 7 people that I'm very thankful for. You know, but barring that, we spent the day over in Swan's display, the Scarecrow Hall or Tube Hallway. Got it skinned, got it wired, got the one piece of roofing material on, and we got the fencing in. So I think we did pretty damn good. If I hadn't had the delay with Mom's car, and the GoFundMe hadn't gobslapped me so much, we probably would have gotten in and gotten started on this display. We would have only gotten a few partitions up though. But that's fine. That's a quick, easy display. We'll get that done tomorrow. Or get a good, healthy start on it tomorrow at least. Now, did I turn you off? Nope, you're still on. But you know, that's for tomorrow. And I've had 1 or 2 comments on the vlogs. And I never did say anything ahead of schedule. But I've been doing the pie of the day, trying to come up with different pies each day. I know the happy hour I did year before last and a little bit last year ate up a lot of time. You know, I had to look up the drinks, look up the ingredients, and then reading off all the ingredients and stuff. I think if I had done it like I've been doing the pie of the day, you know, just saying pie of the day and then naming the pie, you know, I'm pretty much leaving it at that. The happy hour, I think, probably would have been a little bit better, but then a lot of people would have been wondering Okay, where's he getting these names at? What's in them? So, I don't know. But the pie of the day isn't too bad, and it's quick. So, not sure how many of you are enjoying that. If I'm making anybody hungry or anything. You know, let me know. I'd like to get some feedback on that. Is that something I should continue, or should I drop it? It's up to you. All I know is that if this setup series goes 40 vlogs long, like it normally does, by the time we get up to number 40, you're going to be getting some weird-ass pies. I'll say that much. You're going to get some weird-ass pies by the time I get up there, because I'm going to run out of the traditional stuff. Past that, stay spooky, stay toxic.